Um, so another, so a Simply Story, and we'll share a little bit more on Simply Stories where we go, was obviously a major part. Another part, of course, is bringing resource. We're always trying to resource, equip tools. You imagine how many books, just how many translations we have of the Bible. In Algeria, I could bring talk about Algeria because just how bold what's happening there. They just had the Berber Bible translated for the first time in history and out this summer. One Bible. You can imagine the hundreds and thousands of English Bibles. So we were able to bring in books that give them insight and encouragement. And one of the books has been donated to us by Good Seed International. They give us 8,500 books of all the prophets have spoken. And by God's grace, we really are getting that distributed through much of North Africa now. This was a fantastic trip. It took a while for us to get it on the container over there. It's God's timing. But we were able to get it out to quite a few hands now. What was really exciting for, well, I'm going to tell this part, and then you can tell how the reaction when they saw that, Paul. But for me, all the prophets have spoken. We had gotten them in the past in French. It's in French and in Arabic. And when we pulled it out, they said, we didn't know if this book was in Arabic. Just last week we came together and prayed that this book might be in Arabic. And here it was, we were delivering it, red hot. So Paul, how did they react when we brought out the DVD duplicator and the portable DVD players, the books, the Bibles?
Yeah. They had come into the room, the hotel room that we were sharing, and to see what we had brought for them. And as they opened it up, the expressions on their faces was priceless. And the tears in their eyes of joy of seeing that they've got this material now that they can use to not only the things that we could distribute, but the things that they could reproduce for themselves. Thumb drives and the DVD discs and everything. They were just overjoyed.
Yeah, to me, in my description, they were like kids in a candy shop. It made the whole thing worthwhile because it's a lot of weight that we're bringing in and getting around. Sometimes that's a pain. It's just easier to do carry on. But boy, when you see that, it makes a big difference. The reality of it is, just to let you know, we have thousands of books over there now because how God's orchestrated it. So we're starting to get those things distributed, and the Lord orchestrated some amazing networking that obviously we can't get into the details, but we're getting those into many, many hands who some have prayed for years to have the Word of God, to have these books.